Good evening, staff, families, and guests. I would like to welcome everyone to the 2026 New Hanover County Fire Rescue Awards Banquet. Please rise for the presentation of the colors, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Color guard, please post the colors. All right, and I'll be turning it over to Chief Hall.
Good evening, everyone. It's truly a pleasure to see everyone here tonight, our firefighters, honored guests, and the families who stand behind them. This evening is an important moment for our organization. It gives us the opportunity to pause, to reflect, and recognize the work that often happens without recognition. The calls that don't make headlines, the long shifts, the training, the quiet professionalism shown day in and day out. That is what defines who we are. Tonight's awards represent more than individual accomplishments. They reflect a standard that runs across this department, a commitment to doing the job the right way, serving others, and looking out for one another. To our families, your presence here matters. You are a part of this team in a very real way. The stability and support you provide at home allows our members to stay focused on the mission when it matters the most. That connection is something that we do not take lightly. To our members being recognized tonight, what you've done reflects credit not only on yourselves, but on this entire organization. We are proud of you, and we are grateful for the example that you set. Thank you all for being here tonight and for what you do every day to serve this community. I would like to take a moment and to thank our special attendees for being here tonight, and we'll start with our chair of the New Hanover County Board of Commissioners and invite Ms. Leanne Pierce up to talk.
Good evening, and thank you all for being here tonight. On behalf of the Board of Commissioners, it's an honor to help open tonight's ceremony and recognize the men and women of New Hanover County Fire Rescue. Tonight, we celebrate new hires, promotions, life-saving actions, and the kind of service that makes this department one that we are proud of. Every person being honored here tonight has earned this moment. To the families in this room, we know it is not possible without your sacrifice. Thank you for sharing these men and women with our community. To New Hanover County Fire Rescue, you have our gratitude and you have our support. Congratulations tonight. We appreciate you and we honor you, and we know everything that you do for our community every day. And I would like to invite my fellow Commissioner, Commissioner Walker, up to say a few words.
Good evening, everybody. I didn't prepare anything, but I don't need to prepare thank yous and give gratitude for the work you do. I happen to live less than half a mile from Ogden Fire Department. I hear everything that happens when I'm in my backyard on Market Street. I hear the impending crash, and then I hear you guys come to the rescue, and I'm so grateful that y'all are there for that. And I just appreciate everything and the sacrifice you do and your families. I'm happy to see the families here tonight. So thank you very much from me personally and from the county as well. Thank you.
We also have with us tonight our County Manager, Chris Coudray, and our Assistant County Manager, Jessica Loper. Thank you. As the Fire Chief, I am incredibly proud of this department. What you do each day, often without recognition, reflects a deep commitment to this community and to one another. No matter the challenge, you show up ready to serve, grounded in professionalism, integrity, and a genuine willingness to put others first. That consistency is what defines this organization. Tonight, we recognize not only the moments of courage, but the everyday dedication that makes those moments possible. It's an honor to lead a department made up of individuals who represent the very best of this profession. Thank you all for being here as we recognize and celebrate the men and women who make this department what it is. At this time, I would like to invite retired Fire Captain Kevin McDonald to the front to give us our invocation for the meal. And if we could, whenever after that is over, we could start on this side of the room from the front back and work our way over. The serving lines are there on this side, and then start on this side over here and go over to the back for that line. That way we can kind of meet in the middle. So those in the middle, just chill out for a little while, relax, talk, make some new friends. Captain?
Please bow your heads. Heavenly Father, we gather this evening with grateful hearts to honor the men and women of our fire department for their courage, dedication, and selfless service. We thank you for the strength, calm, and compassion they bring to every call, and for their commitment to serve others. We ask for your continued protection over them, guide their decisions, keep them safe, and return them home to their families after every call. Grant them endurance, wisdom, and peace. We also lift up their families and thank them for their unwavering support and sacrifice. As we gather together this evening, we ask your blessings over this time and the meal before us. May this be a time of gratitude, unity, and renewed purpose in the work we are called to do. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
At this time, I would like to invite New Hanover County Commissioner Rob Zappel to the front to say a few words.
Thank you all. My name's Rob Zappel. I have the honor and the privilege of serving you as one of your New Hanover County Commissioners. Delighted to be here. I apologize. I just got here in time for dinner. So it worked out great for me, I guess, and all that. But I wanted to welcome you, all of you, to these award ceremonies and to thank you for each and every day and every hour that you do such incredible work for New Hanover County. I know we've got a lot of awards tonight, so I just wanted to say hello and welcome and thank you. If you ever need me for anything, just holler. I'll be there. Almost everybody has my cell phone. I know that because I hear from a lot of different people. But thank you all for being here, and congratulations to all the winners in advance. Come on, Donnie, let's get this show on the road.
All right, so before we begin our pinning ceremony, I ask that you hold your applause to the end for each group so we can move things along. And I want to start by inviting Chief Michael Stoffel to come forward along with those who will be assisting with your pinning. Chief Stoffel was promoted to the rank of Deputy Chief on September the 2nd, 2025. This promotion represents years of hard work, leadership, and dedication to this department. Over the course of his 26 years with New Hanover County Fire Rescue, he has consistently demonstrated professionalism, earned the respect of his peers, and gained the trust of those he leads. His experience and leadership continue to make a lasting impact on both this organization and the community we serve. Chief Stoffel, it's an honor to recognize your promotion this evening. Right. Next, we would like to invite Battalion Chief Ben Bobzine to please come forward along with those that will be assisting with your pinning. Chief Bobzine was promoted to Battalion Chief on September the 30th, 2025, and tonight we celebrate that achievement. During his almost 25 years with the department, he has taken on every challenge with professionalism and a strong sense of responsibility. His steady approach and commitment to the mission have made him a trusted leader and a valued part of this organization. This promotion marks an exciting step forward for the organization and for Chief Bobzine. We are pleased to recognize it this evening. Thank you. So when there's only one up here that you're pinning, the pressure's really on for it to go flawless. In a few minutes, we're going to have a group of people, so it'll take a little bit of the pressure off. Next, I'd like to invite Captain William Hall to please come forward along with those who will be assisting with his pinning. Captain Hall was promoted to the position of Captain Zone 2 on November the 25th, 2025, and tonight we recognize this important milestone in his career. Over the past 11 years, he has proven himself to be dependable, hardworking, and always willing to step up when needed. This promotion represents both the trust and confidence in his leadership, and we are very proud to be celebrating that tonight with you this evening. Good deal. So now we would like to recognize our newly promoted captains, and these will be promotions that have occurred over the last year. As each name is called, I ask the captain and those who will be assisting with their pinning to please come forward. Captain Pete Batson, Captain Ben Head, Captain Kevin Clark, Captain Tanner Freeman, Captain Kevin Gore, Captain Matt Gherkin, Captain Tom Hardy, Captain Jack Lukenbach, and Captain Sean Ward. Y'all can go ahead and pin the badges once you get them. Good deal. These are the newly promoted captains for New Hanover County Fire. Thank y'all. Next, we would like to recognize our members who have been promoted from firefighter to driver. This promotion marks a significant step forward and comes with increased responsibility, trust, and expectations on and off the apparatus. As each name is called, I'd ask the members and those who will be assisting with their pinning to please come forward. James Benton, Pete Gallardo, Eli Jenkins, David Morgan, Jonathan Turner, Lindsay Sweetland, and Patrick Zatorsky. Congratulations to each of you. You've earned this, and we're proud that you have stepped into this new role. All right. Congratulations again. Thank you. So we are thrilled to welcome our newest members to the department, starting with our drivers. As each name is called, please come forward with those that will be assisting you with your pinning. We'll start with Harley Batchelor, Chad Botticello, Brandon Boyle, Freddie Falcone, Zach Foudy, Justin Greenhaw, Trey Mintz, Chris Miranda, Kyle Murphy, and Joseph Trito. All right, congratulations. Thank you. All right, so we're going to break this next group up into two sections because they're big. Please help me in welcoming our newest firefighters. You are joining a department built on teamwork, service, and commitment. As each name is called, please come forward with those assisting you with your pinning. Katie Balt, Stephanie Archaea DeAngelis, Trevor Bentoncourt, Jace Blanchard, Terrence Bradshear, Riley Campbell, and Anthony DeBenedictis. All right, thank you. Congratulations. And the second part of that group will be Max Doolan, William Gilva, Quinn Hardy, Anthony Lamarty, Ryan Michaels, Reed Page, Omar Perez, Samantha Swain, and Kenny Ward. All right, congratulations. Thank you. So that is a lot of promotions and new hires. And because of that, I'd like to recognize our training division and many members who have assisted with the onboarding efforts over the past year, and also Lisa Fitzgerald for her recruiting efforts and coordination of these key processes. Would anyone who has assisted with the onboarding efforts, before y'all stand yet, let me say this thing. So there's close to 60 personnel actions that's happened in our year of 2025. That is due to retirements, that's due to new positions, promotions. Basically, it is over around one third of our entire organization has been impacted in some capacity. They're either a new employee or they're newly promoted. Now, if that doesn't shake the culture of an organization, I think you need to think about how impactful that is. And we continue to provide great service. We continue to be dedicated to the mission. It tells us that we've hired the right people. As our manager says so many times, we hire the best and the brightest, and we continue to do that today. But anyone who has assisted with the onboarding efforts over the past year, please stand to be recognized. Through your strong organization, professionalism, and teamwork, they have successfully supported a large-scale training effort that has ensured members were ready and confident in their new roles. This work required significant time and effort from planning and scheduling to delivering consistent, high-quality instruction. Throughout the process, they maintained strong focus on safety, accountability, and operational readiness, while also adapting to meet the needs of the individuals with varying levels of experience. Just as important, they fostered a supportive and professional learning environment that encouraged growth, teamwork, and success. The impact of their efforts will be felt by this organization for years to come, strengthening the readiness, the capability, and the future leadership of this department. So again, help me congratulate all of those in recognition of their efforts for New Hanover County Fire. This time, I'll turn it over to Deputy Chief Mike Stoffel.
Hello. At this time, I'd like to invite Captain Chris Geary, Engineers Miles Wilson, and Engineer David Morgan to come forward as they're presented with 2 Medical Life Savings Awards. On February 18, 2025, Engine 17A responded to an unconscious patient who went into cardiac arrest shortly after their arrival. After multiple rounds of CPR, the patient regained a pulse, and the crew continued to monitor and support the patient alongside EMS, and during transport, the patient regained consciousness and was alert and speaking with the crew at the hospital. This is not the only time this crew's action resulted in a life being saved. They're also receiving a second life-saving award for a separate incident that occurred just 2 weeks later. I'll go ahead and go into that one, and we'll give them both at the same time. On March 19th, so literally a month later, the crew responded to a medical emergency at a volleyball practice where a coach had collapsed and was in cardiac arrest. When the crew arrived, bystanders were performing CPR. Engine 17's crew took over, continued resuscitation efforts with EMS, and delivered defibrillation shock that restored the patient's heart rhythm and assisted in stabilization and transport to the hospital. The crew's actions led to a successful resuscitation, and the patient was discharged from the hospital just 4 days later. For their skill and teamwork and commitment, these two life-saving awards are presented to Captain Chris Geary, Engineer Miles Wilson, and Engineer David Morgan. Chief Shackelford.
Please join me in welcoming Captain Wayne Chestnut, Engineer Josh Chambliss, and Firefighter Nick Slane. Gentlemen, please come forward, receive your Medical Life-Saving Award. I don't think they're here tonight, maybe. We'll proceed. In the early mornings hours of April 3rd, 2025, Engine 16 on C shift responded to a medical emergency involving a patient in cardiac arrest. A neighbor had begun CPR prior to the crew's arrival. The crew confirmed cardiac arrest, continued CPR, applied an AED, and delivered a shock. When the initial shock was unsuccessful, the crew immediately resumed CPR and continued resuscitation efforts. Work alongside EMS, the Sheriff's Office, the patient's heartbeat was restored. Early CPR and teamwork were key factors. Engine 16 is to be commended for their actions and teamwork during this incident. For their actions and dedication to preserve life, the Medical Life-Saving Award is presented to Captain Wayne Chestnut, Engineer Josh Chambliss, and Firefighter Nick Slane. Now I'd like to recognize Captain Jeremy Ringham, Captain Jack Lukenbach, and Firefighter Brian Sapinski, and invite them to come forward as we honor them with their Medical Life-Saving Award. On July 27th, 2025, Engine 13 C shift assisted EMS on a call that progressed from difficulty breathing into a cardiac arrest. Upon arrival, the crew took over CPR and performed ongoing resuscitation efforts. During the incident, the crew addressed multiple challenges, including replacing a depleted oxygen cylinder and adjusting ventilation techniques to ensure effective oxygen was delivered. Despite these obstacles, they maintained CPR and effective airway management throughout the event. Through continued efforts, the patient regained a pulse. Engine 13 is recognized tonight for their actions during this incident. For their preservation, teamwork, and commitment, the patient care under challenging conditions, the Medical Life-Saving Award is presented to Captain Jeremy Ringham, Captain Jack Lukenbach, and Firefighter Brian Sapinski. Chief Pencil.
At this time, I would like to recognize the members of Engine 19 for their actions on November 23rd, 2025. Captain Casey Barnett, Captain Tom Hardy, and Engineer Lindsay Sweetland. On November 23, 2025, Engine 19 was dispatched to a residential structure fire at 259 Williams Road. Upon arrival, crews encountered a working fire in the garage with heavy smoke conditions extending into the home. The homeowner advised that 2 occupants were still inside on the 3rd floor. Engine 19 immediately entered the structure in rescue mode. Crews continued located the occupants at the top of the 3rd floor stairs, including an elderly woman. Captain Barnett instructed the grandson to carry his grandmother while he led them towards the exit, as Engineer Sweetland assisted by gathering the 2 dogs and guiding the grandson out of the home. Once outside, Captain Barnett transferred the elderly woman to Captain Hardy, who moved her to a safe location to be evaluated. Captain Hardy had also deployed a hand line that allowed Engine 18 to quickly begin fire attack in the garage. From the time of arrival to the removal of the occupants, only 2 minutes and 25 seconds had elapsed. The fire was contained to the garage, and the coordinated actions of Engine 19 resulted in the safe rescues of the occupants and their pets. For their quick actions, teamwork, and commitment to protecting life, the Meritorious Unit Award is presented to the members of Engine 19. Congratulations. Chief Stoffel. Chief Stoffel.
At this time, I'd like to call David Morgan to the front of the ring, please. Looks like you, yeah. Do you know why you're standing there? You don't? Let's tell him. I'm excited to recognize David Morgan for Excellence in Training Award. David Morgan consistently demonstrates a strong commitment to training, professional development, and improving our organization. He takes ownership of the job and regularly goes above and beyond his assigned responsibilities, supporting training across the company. David has played a key role in training efforts at the Porter's Neck facility by developing lesson plans and reviewing the training videos and compiling performance data to help identify areas for improvement. He also assisted in developing and conducting decision-making drills that reinforce prior instruction and help strengthen critical thinking during training evolutions. Much of this work was completed on his days off, reflecting his dedication to the department and the county as a whole, and success of our training program. David also serves on the hose committee, at which he contributes to standardization and the deployment of hose throughout the company. For his contributions to training and his commitment to continued development of our personnel, I proudly present you a Training Excellence Award. All right, at this time, I'd like to call Captain Gene Mathis to the front of the room. Has anybody seen Captain Mathis tonight? All right. Captain Mathis is being recognized tonight for his leadership and commitment in advancing the department's technical rescue and specialty training programs. Serving as the department's lead rope rescue instructor, Captain Mathis plays a key role in delivering technical rescue training. Over the past year, he's instructed vehicle extrication for new hire onboarding and provided rope rescue instruction in the Technical Rescue Academy, ensuring personnel develop the skills and confidence needed to operate safely and efficiently. He has worked closely with the Professional Development Division during the transition to update technical rescue standards, helping ensure all required personnel completed training and remained compliant and operationally ready. In addition to the instruction, he supports with equipment readiness, contributes to the confined space training program, and encourages personnel to pursue continued professional development. For this outstanding contribution to training, the Training Excellence Award is also presented to Captain Gene Mathis. All right, we're not done. Captain Matt Robinson in the room. Do I? Anybody seen Cap? Okay. Well, we got one more. Captain Robinson has dedicated countless hours to supporting the training and development of personnel through New Hanover County Fire Rescue. He regularly instructs line staff in areas such as thermal imaging, search techniques, decision-making, and other operational topics to strengthen the skills of readiness of our firefighters. In addition to the company training, Captain Robinson assists with onboarding of newly hired firefighters, helping them build a strong foundation as they begin their careers with the department. He also serves as a lead instructor with Cape Fear Community College Fire Academy, where he has played a role in developing firefighters who now serve within the Hanover County Fire Rescue. Many of those we introduced earlier. He has a clear passion for training, for developing others, and helping prepare the next generation of firefighters to succeed in the profession. For his dedication to the training and development of our personnel, the Training Excellence Award is presented to Captain Matthew Robinson.
So we probably should have let off with this earlier, that there is a lot of firefighters here tonight, but obviously there is some out there working, so we can't have everybody here. But we did a great job to get as many as we do have here, so I just wanted to kind of point that out, that not everybody will be present. But Chief Stoffel, Chief Smith, and I will make personal presentations to these folks who couldn't be with us tonight to make sure they are acknowledged and recognized. Chief Smith.
Thank you. So I'm going to go off script for just a minute here and ask Brittany Melvin to please come up here. So this year, Brittany was awarded the 2026 North Carolina Fire and Life Safety Educators Kim Wittig Award of Excellence from the state. This prestigious award is bestowed upon individuals who demonstrate outstanding dedication to fire prevention, community risk reduction, and public education. So I just wanted to take a moment to recognize her, and so please join me in congratulating Brittany on her award. All right, well, Chief Shackelford, please come forward. Battalion Chief Rudolph Shackelford is recognized for his extraordinary leadership and lasting contributions as Program Manager for North Carolina Task Force 11. For nearly a decade, Chief Shackelford served as the driving force behind the task force growth, professionalism, and operational readiness. From 2016 through 2025, he provided steady vision and disciplined leadership that strengthened the program through rigorous training, thoughtful planning, and strong organizational structure. His commitment and attention to detail helped establish Task Force 11 as one of the most capable and respected urban search and rescue teams in the state. His leadership was evident during major disaster responses, including deployments for Hurricane Florence and Hurricane Helene. The task force's ability to perform effectively under demanding conditions reflects the preparedness and operational excellence he helped build. Beyond operations, Chief Shackelford invested deeply in the members of Task Force 11, fostering a culture of professionalism, teamwork, and accountability that continues to guide the team today. For his leadership, dedication, and lasting impact on North Carolina Task Force 11, the Distinguished Service Award is presented to Battalion Chief Rudolph Shackelford. Will Captain Dan Basio please come to the front? Tonight, we recognize Captain Dan Basio for distinguished service to New Hanover County Fire Rescue and to the community we serve. Behind every fire station is far more than a building. It represents planning, coordination, problem solving, and an unwavering focus on making sure our firefighters have the facilities they need to serve the public safely and effectively. Over the past several years, Captain Basio has played a key role into helping guide the development and construction of 2 of our department's fire station projects that's required patience, attention to detail, and a steady commitment to getting it right. From early planning conversations to the final stages of construction, Captain Basio helped ensure that operational needs remained at the center of this process. He worked closely with county staff, contractors, and department personnel to make sure these stations were not only built, but built to support the mission of this department for years to come. His ability to bridge the gap between day-to-day operations and the complexity of major capital projects made a meaningful difference throughout both builds. Because of his dedication, our firefighters now operate from facilities designed to support their work, enhance readiness, and better serve the citizens of New Hanover County. These stations will stand for decades, and they will continue to support the mission of this department long after the construction crews have gone. Captain Basio's contributions reflect the kind of quiet, steady leadership that strengthens an organization. His work may not always happen on the fire ground, but its impact is felt every day by the firefighters who serve from those stations and by the community that depends upon them. For his professionalism, commitment, and the lasting impact of his efforts on behalf of New Hanover County Fire Rescue, it is our honor to present the Distinguished Service Award to Captain Dan Basio. Captain Brian Weiland, Trevor Betancourt, yeah.
Good evening. I would like to call up firefighter Trevor Betancourt. Oh, here. Cool, perfect. Firefighter Trevor Betancourt has made a strong impression early in his career through his work ethic, professionalism, and commitment to training. In a short time, he has aggressively pursued professional development by completing his TR Surface Water Rescue, TR Ropes Awareness, while actively working towards TR Ropes Operations, Technician, and Vehicle Rescue certifications. He has also voluntarily sought out additional training, including driver-operator pumps, aerials, along with RIT and forklift training. Beyond certifications, firefighter Betancourt consistently contributes on and off shift. Within his first 6 months, he assisted with onboarding new hires, supported training efforts, completed assigned pre-plans, and began Marine 19 training. He is also on track to complete his firefighter task book ahead of schedule. His commitment extends beyond the station. He received the High Five Award for assisting a stranded motorist and continues to go above and beyond serving the public. Firefighter Betancourt is respected by his peers, trains with purpose, and demonstrates a strong commitment to the profession, making him the choice for the 2025 Rookie of the Year.
Captain Chris Curie.
Good evening. David Morgan, would you please come to the front? Lay's got to be getting tired. I know, right? David Morgan is dedicated to helping others succeed and consistently works to strengthen those around him. He has developed a strong interest in engine company operations, particularly in the area of hose development and practical fireground skills. Working with professional development, he assisted in developing and delivering training of distance hose stretches, stairwell operations, thermal imaging, and other engine company functions. Recently promoted engineer, David continues to lead by example through his knowledge, work ethic, and willingness to support the development of others. He's also a strong advocate for the department's EMS program, assisting with the maintenance and distribution of EMS supplies to ensure crews are equipped to provide effective patient care. For his dedication of training, operational excellence, and service to the community, Engineer Morgan is recognized as the 2025 Firefighter of the Year.
Is Captain Sheldon Miller here? Nope. What about firefighter Kyle Dwyer? Nope, don't see him. All right, good deal. We'll read this real quick. Engineer Kyle Dwyer consistently demonstrates what it means to go above and beyond. He is someone you can always rely on, not only to perform his duties at a high level, but to support and elevate those around him. Whether it's stepping in to help, sharing his knowledge, or taking initiative without being asked, Kyle sets the standard for professionalism, teamwork, and dependability. One of Kyle's standout contributions has been his expertise in 3D printing. He has applied this skill to support operations and logistics, assisting Truck 11 and contributing to multiple projects that have improved the efficiency and enhanced the department's capability. His innovation and forward-thinking approach have made meaningful and lasting impacts to the department. Kyle has also played an important role in supporting our USAR operations at Station 12, the 421 North Station, demonstrating both versatility and strong commitment to the department's readiness and mission. Simply put, Kyle is the kind of engineer every crew hopes to have, skilled, dependable, and always willing to go the extra mile. For his professionalism, innovation, and dedication to the department, it's my honor to recognize Engineer Kyle Dwyer as the New Hanover County Fire Rescue's Engineer of the Year. Chief Turner.
Good evening. At this time, I'd like to ask Captain Nick Starman to the front of the room. Captain Starman exemplifies leadership, innovation, and service expected of the Fire Officer of the Year. His dedication and technical expertise were instrumental in leading New Hanover County Fire Rescue through the transition of the new records management system and the implementation of NERIS, a significant project essential to the department's reporting, data management, and operational continuity. Throughout this process, Captain Starman provided steady leadership, guiding personnel through the transition, supporting training efforts, and ensuring operations continued without interruption. At the same time, he has continued to excel in his role as a training captain, where his commitment to professional development, operational readiness, strengthens the safety and effectiveness of our members. Through his leadership, professionalism, and dedication to the department, Captain Starman has made a lasting impact on New Hanover County Fire Rescue. For his initiative, leadership, service to the department, Captain Starman is recognized as Fire Officer of the Year.
Ooh, all right. We've only got about 20 more awards to do. Just kidding. Hey, thank y'all for joining us this evening as we recognize the dedication, hard work, and accomplishments of these outstanding women and men of this department. As we bring tonight's celebration to a close, please join me once again in congratulating our award recipients and every member who continues to serve our community each and every day. Your commitment and professionalism plays a vital role in keeping those we serve safe. Thank you for your service and thank you for being here tonight. At this time, we invite all award recipients to come. We have a photo stage outside. We'll be glad to take photos with family members to capture the special moment. And that concludes our awards program. Thank you very much.